Hey, hey, and welcome back to Miss Kitty's Wild West Adventures. Today, our adventure goes to the Adair Cemetery. Come along for the ride. In 1878, Thomas Jefferson Adair Jr. moved his family from Utah Territory to Arizona Territory. He was a devout Mormon farmer who sought open land with which to build a community of his own. As he crested a small hill just outside of Show Low, he looked down upon a hollow that to him brimmed with promise. Locals who had lived in the area their whole lives, however, snickered and told him that only a fool would try to farm in that place. But that didn't discourage old Adair, and soon others followed. By 1879, there was a total of 12 families living in the hollow, by then aptly named Adair. Hardy Mormon pioneers, they were no strangers to hard work, and boy, did they have their work cut out for them in Adair. For 25 years, they were able to survive by tending livestock and growing corn, beans, and other vegetables. But it was a hard battle, and their crops, more often than not, did not survive. Between the sand-like soil of the hollow and the early frost that often engulfed the area, the locals' insistence that only a fool would try to farm there was proving to be true. The town was finally abandoned in 1906. As the structures built by the early pioneers began to crumble away and return to Mother Earth, the Army Corps of Engineers built a dam on Show Low Creek, which in turn created a recreational lake that slowly covered what remains there were of the town of Adair. In 1957, when it was time to name the newly created lake, they turned to the area history and named the lake Fool's Hollow. What you're looking at is the Adair Cemetery, that's A-D-A-I-R, up in Show Low, and behind me is Fool's Hollow Lake, under which is the original town of Adair, and this is the original cemetery for the town. One of the structures that now sits at the bottom of Fool's Hollow Lake is the sick house. It wasn't just food scarcity that spelled impending doom for Adair, but also disease. Being a small community with large families, illnesses like smallpox, diphtheria, scarlet fever, and consumption often spread quickly. The sick were quarantined in an attempt to slow the spread. Unfortunately, when sickness came, death soon followed. And all that is left of the peaceful town of Adair is the equally peaceful cemetery. If you have any additional information that you'd like to share, please leave a comment down below. In the meantime, please give this video a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Catch you on down the road.